Hey there guys, this is Reckles from WTBGold, and today I wanted to share some advice from a friend of mine, go over 3 gold making tips, and then I have something a little special at the end. So, this friend is a former client and is ridiculously wealthy IRL. She just spent $2 million renovating her 3rd house. You know, the kind of money that everyone says they would give to charity, but you know damn well you wouldn't do that. You would, if you had $2 million to spare, would spend it renovating your 3rd house. So, she's started a bunch of really successful companies and has told me something that always stuck with me. She said to pay attention to things you encounter in your day-to-day life that you struggle with or that you don't feel like doing. So taxes, insurance, even just walking your dogs, whatever. Because other people probably feel the same way as you. It's like if you ever ran track or cross country in school, running into the wind sucks, but everyone else you're running with has to do it. So you might as well just relax and be more efficient than them. So the next thing she said is the key. Take that thing that you struggle with or the thing that you don't like doing and find a way to not only be very efficient and effective at it, but find a way to charge for it. You can take this tip and move it into how to make gold in World of Warcraft. There are lots of things people don't like doing that they're willing to pay a premium for. And here are 3 of my favorites. So go get a pen and paper and write these down so you remember them. First is an old favorite and something you can do in a few minutes once a week. Vendor runs first became popular with Sterling showing us how to do Ironforge runs a few years ago. They aren't as profitable as they once were, but they're still really easy cash. Essentially, there are vendors all over Azeroth that sell limited supply items, things that sell out for the day once you buy them. If you owned the tailoring recipe for the tuxedo jacket and the tuxedo shirt, but you didn't have the tuxedo pants, here's the question. Would you rather go to Wowhead, search where you get the recipe, fly over to Ironforge and fly all around trying to find the right house and get lost and then try to find the vendor inside the house and go up and down the stairs, or just go to the auction house and search for it and maybe pay 100 gold for it, 100 gold more than it's worth? Well, if you learn where these vendors are and what route to take, you can earn an extra 20,000 gold per week flipping these items. So I'll put a couple links below in the description for the individual routes, but write down on your piece of paper, Ironforge run, Dalaran run, and Outlands run. There are also individual high-priced flippable items scattered around vendors throughout Azeroth that you'll be able to add to this list that you may like to flip more than others and that may sell better on your particular server. I don't know. It depends on how much time you have and how involved in this particular strategy you want to be. But this is a good tip and something I do all the time. Second is Mr. Pandaria Pet Battlings. Now, I don't know what you're going to say. PvP and pet battling is stupid. It's Pokemon. Shut up. You can make a lot of gold with it, alright? About half the population in WoW has a decent pet collection, and no one wants to go to the old world areas in order to grind out pets. Because of this, some really easily farmable pets, like the Pandaren Water Spirit, are selling for between 5,000 and 15,000 gold each. So, while you can go to the Timeless Isle and farm frogs or Garnia, the best thing to do here, in my opinion, is, and write these down, is just kill the 4 Pandaren Spirit. The Thundering Pandaren Spirit, which drops the Pandaren Earth Spirit pet, the Whispering Pandaren Spirit, which drops the Pandaren Air Spirit, the Burning Pandaren Spirit, which drops the Pandaren Fire Spirit, and the Flowing Pandaren Spirit, which drops the Pandaren Water Spirit. These are daily pet battles you can do every day, and each pet has about a 25% chance of dropping. Rather than making this video 20 minutes long with pet battle guides, there's a link in the description with how to beat each tamer with only 2 pets. But feel free to leave a comment if you don't have any of the pets in Wowhead's guide, and I'll try to help you out. In summary though, you can make the rounds in about 10-15 minutes, get 1 pet on average, and the pets sell for about 5,000 gold. And remember, while you're out in Pandaria, why not stop down to Half Hill Market and take care of your farm? Last is something a lot of people are surprised by, but freaking smelting can earn you a ton of gold. How often is it that you need 7 fell iron bars and the auction house only has 4 in it, right? Isn't it annoying to have to switch tunes to your miner, go to the mage tower, accidentally click on the wrong portal to Outlands, finally find the right one just in order to get out to Hellfire or wherever and farm up 6 fell iron ore so you can craft just 1 piece of transmog you were only wanting in order to put on a leveling tune that you were going to outlevel that piece of gear anyway? Well, now people are willing to pay a premium for smelting, especially since in Warlords of Draenor you don't smelt Blackrock ore. So the majority of miners out there seem to have forgotten that it exists as a viable way of making gold. So tin bars, fell iron bars, ghost iron bars, cobalt bars, elementium bars, it's all a viable way of arbitraging your way to more gold per day. I've included in the description a file for all of the ore in the game. I've heard some people making an extra 1,000 gold per day from smelting, and I've heard 10,000 gold per day. It varies, but if you do it consistently and just keep posting things up, you're golden. And now it's time for the big announcement. Something a little funny. So we talked about Pandaren Spirits. I had 10 of these guys, 10 of the pets saved up, about 40,000 gold worth on my server, and I mailed them all to my auction house alt. Problem was, I spelled the name wrong and sent it to a different alt. So I logged into that alt and just posted it from there. Figured I would mail them over to my main guy later. 30 days of not playing that lobby later, and I lost out on 40,000 gold in pets. So I thought it would be fun to do a gold making fails video. Maybe turn it into a regular thing. So leave in the comments any huge mistakes you've made. Ever posted, a swift spectral tiger for 500,000 copper rather than 500,000 gold? Let me know, and you might make it on. You can send me stories on Twitter too if you have any screenshots you want to share. But that's it for today. I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed. And if there's anyone that you think could use some of these tips, send it their way. Share it on Facebook or Twitter or whatever you use. And if you aren't already subscribed, please do that. There's a link somewhere around here. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.